Hi everybody. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. We were very lucky. The summer was kind to us. After our first lockdown, we were able to come back together and worship on the lawn. It was great to see everybody, even though we couldn't hang out as much as we wanted to. And now, the inevitable, the thing that we were told by all of the medical and scientific people, that it was coming, it is here. In the cold weather, the virus gets stronger. In the meantime, we had installed some really amazing space-age technology with air scrubbers. And while we completely believe in them, we know that they are efficacious and good little virus killers. Now, apparently, the world is just unsafe for people to be out in. The cold weather does make the virus more aggressive, and that we're inside is a prescription for disaster. After 2 wonderful weeks of being able to have some indoor worship, we had to say that that's it for right now. We closed the buildings. We had to tell all of our groups, even our 12-step groups, that they would not be able to continue to use our buildings for the foreseeable future. We don't feel that our buildings are unsafe. We have great confidence in the air scrubbers, but we're 3 days out from Thanksgiving. Happy Advent. And we do know that there was a lot of gathering. And we also know that 90% of the towns in Connecticut are in that red zone. Too many cases to be safe being out among people. I wish it were different, but our message is stay home and stay safe. And that's what we have to stay with right now. This has not been as hard on me as it is on a lot of people. I'm dyed-in-the-wool homebody. I'm really happy being in my house. And so I recognize that if I'm feeling a little confined and a little bored, more than a little bored, it's a lot worse for other people. I don't have small children at home, so I am not having to deal with their education. I can only imagine how difficult it is in households with school-age children. But the data about children has kind of been all over the place. It was originally thought that they had a natural immunity, they weren't getting sick, they wouldn't get sick. That has proved to be not quite as true as we would have liked. But also recently we're hearing that yes, while they may not get sick, they're great little spreaders. So we are faced with a significant period of virtual lockdown, I'm afraid. We have to wait 2 weeks after Thanksgiving to see how aggressively the virus is going to spread. And then we're right in the middle of Christmas season. So as much as I would wish that it were different, it breaks my heart to have another great holy day of the church without being able to celebrate together. There's nothing to stop us from celebrating, but it's much better when we can all do it together in the church with our wonderful hymns and all of the ritual that makes the celebration of Jesus' birth what it is. But we can't do that. I wish we could. It appears that, at least for some time, we're going to have to ride out an ever-increasing wave of this pandemic. History tells us that the worst is yet to come. For those who studied the Spanish flu from 1918, the first wave was one thing, the next wave was 10 times worse. That's why our buildings are closed. We must continue the message that the only safe place to be is at home where we're not sharing air. That's the new phrase that we're told. It's not social distancing anymore, it's don't share air. So I just wanted to be really clear with you that it's not that we think our buildings are unsafe, but that we're pretty sure that any gathering is unsafe. Probably the best way for us to all be right now is to assume that anyone that we contact could be a carrier of the virus. And so the less we do that, the better. I know that this is hard, really hard. This year has not been easy on anyone. And it looks like it's going to end that way. But with faith and strength and perseverance and our understanding that in keeping ourselves safe, we are keeping others safe as well, we will get through this, and we will be able to come back together and celebrate with great joy. And we will be able to move ahead, continuing the work that all may know themselves beloved. And that's my message to you. I love you all. I hope your Thanksgiving was good and safe, and we will have as good an Advent as we can and find ways to celebrate Christmas together. Love you all. See you soon.